tiled room, echoing melody. Yesterday I laid my head to find the devil in my dreams. I was calling out for someone and shaking in my sleep.
We are staying at the Captain Grant's Inn, and it is one of the most haunted houses in Connecticut.
As time it keeps ticking, there's another story told.
It opened, Captain Grant's has been home to many, many paranormal experiences. The historic inn in Preston is actually one of the most haunted places, they say, here in our state.
Spirits of Captain Grant's Inn. If you want to communicate with us, now's your time, now's your chance.
Captain Grant was a real person.
Right, the Adelaide room, that room, especially the bathroom, has logs of reported noises, sightings, and just weird things happening.
And it's 1 a.m. Oh, and there it goes again. So you can hear it.
Welcome to Captain Grant's 1754.
So we just got in to Connecticut. We decided to stay at Captain Grant's 1754 Inn. It is a bed and breakfast. It was originally built in that time period. The graves behind me are Captain Grant and his wife Mercy, who passed away quite a while after Captain Grant died. I'll give you a little bit of information or the background about why we were here. So in 1754, Captain William Grant built a suitable home in Pocatello village for his beloved wife Mercy and their children. Even though Captain Grant later died at sea, this revolutionary home served as the family well. Miss Mercy lived there well into her 80s. According to the inn's website, this home took part to 2 early gruesome wars in the nation's history. During the Revolutionary War, the soldiers of the Continental Army were garrisoned there, and later on during the Civil War, escaped slaves were also sheltered at this house. So the house underwent significant renovations in the mid-1990s, so you will see kind of our quick tour in and around the house. You will see that it is updated, and it's beautiful.
Before we show you what we experienced inside the inn, we will take you to what was in front of the house.
See if you can find the family members. O'Brien. Oh, these are Iris. Out of the graveyard here, we've probably found, I believe, these 2 to be the oldest graves here. You can kind of see the tombstone markers are a little bit thinner. They also have skulls and faces with like wings on them, where you'll see in a lot of the older tombstones that were made in that time. This one says 1703, and this one I believe is 1778. So these are early and late 1700s, and then a lot of these start to go to 1800s and even beyond. There's some really new grave sites here at this cemetery.
Now we're crossing the street back to Captain Grant's Inn and heading to the second cemetery that is now a part of the home.
This is a graveyard that's right at the back of the property. The original owners, so Captain Grant and his wife Mercy, are actually buried in the front across the street of the property. But these are also extremely old tombstones, you know, some of them dating back to the 1700s. Preston, who died in Adam's wife so we don't know where he's buried. He could be one of these. And guess what? Could be like Captain.
Now we will take you through the house for a quick tour before our spooky stay. Here is the cookie jar, where you can get your peanut butter cookies or your chocolate chip cookies. And in here, we have brownies. Now, it might change whether you come on a different day or not. So, treats. Captain Grant.
Captain Grant's is a historic bed and breakfast located in picturesque countryside of Connecticut. There are 5 bedrooms in the main house, and a country breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the morning with your stay. There is also dessert, wine, beer, and soda complimentary all day. There is a fire pit in the backyard to sit by with a glass of wine, or you can go upstairs to the game room to play a game of pool or board games.
This is supposedly the scary room.
This is the Adelaide room.
So this is the spooky book that we got from the Adelaide room. And this random page I opened is, here's the story that you will be told. We came here for a paranormal experience, and we were not disappointed. During the night, someone was touching the bottom of my legs. I admit I was spooked, but I got what I came for. I also heard a little girl say, "Hi, thanks for everything. I'm hoping we will come back in the near future. Blessed be."
It was probably just his wife.
Okay, so we have a guest who, by the looks of it, is older because his GPS brought him the wrong way in 2018. And he really starts to complain here about a doll. There's this doll on the couch downstairs. What is it about? Even without the haunted label, this place has some eeriness with just this thing alone. No, it's not a cute doll. It's got that whole uncanny valley look, and why would any... Can't read that mound. It's in cursive. It's been a while. Well, adjusted child. Go. Yeah, Mom. Give me Susie over there. You know? The nightmare. Fuel? What does it say? Nightmare fuel? Hooray? Which I've only seen when I have the flu. Celebrated as a haunted property. Apparently, CNN in 2003 declared the inn as one to stay in if you'd like to encounter a ghost. We're not hoping to see any tonight, but we're open for the encounter, I guess, if it happens. It did sustain 2 wars, so both revolutionary and civil, and the husband being lost at sea gives it that weird element of hauntedness here. So, if you like a good ghost tale, this is the place to stay. The rooms are named after, so there's an Adelaide room, which is named after her, and has made it a habit to pull the shower curtains off the rods, so apparently if you go in there and take a shower, the bathroom apparently is the most haunted. Guests have awoken in the middle of the night to see a woman dressed in colonial era clothes, holding hands with 2 children, or at the end of the bed. She sometimes plays with the TV, turning it on and off. She's also been seen on the main staircase. There are other ghosts that have made their well-being known in the buildings, making themselves known with strange knocking or visual shapes. So there's quite a few tales, and if you read some of the books that they leave in each room behind, the guests have left their own stories, so they're quite interesting. Apparently the Adelaide room, again being the most haunted, has some of the best stories.
We tried to go to sleep. Everything was turned off. It was completely dark in here. And all of a sudden, how do I explain it? It sounds like somebody literally got out a pot or a pan and started banging on it. And it's really loud, which is interesting because we have the air conditioning running, and it's hard for me to hear McKenna, which is like across the room, but I can hear this banging like it's in my ear. So, call it what you want to call it, but it's definitely keeping us up. But it was a continuous, McKenna said it right, it was almost in like a tempo, like boom, 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 and it was quiet, and then it got louder, and now it's literally just bang every once in a while, and it's 1 in the morning. Oh, and there it goes again. So you can hear it.
So it just sounds like it's like, kind of like this. Like that, but louder. More like metal.
Yeah, like somebody's got a big pot.
Yeah, that's going like more metalish. Like, yeah, they're banging. The banging was thing, but it's like over here sound, and she's hearing over there. I don't know, like I said, my mom is hearing it, but I was gonna say, like, the worst thing about it is that we're all hearing it very loudly, and I bet from over there I'm very quiet to mommy, and I would expect if it was the heater, it would sound more over in that direction and quieter. So this is what we wrote about our experience in the Captain Grant's Inn Hotel. Beautiful house. Love the sounds of an old house. Everything went well until around 12 a.m. when we began hearing banging sounds. These usually went on for a prolonged amount of time with almost a rhythmic quality to them. We got so scared we left the TV on. We found out in the morning it was just the heater. Still slightly strange though. My dad asked, as a joke, the ghost please respectfully stop, and the heater stopped making noises until the morning. Despite being incredibly hot because of the heater, I had random bouts of shivering even under multiple bed sheets. Coincidence or something more?
Thank you for watching our channel, and please subscribe, leave a comment below, and ring the bell for our next video notification. We'll see you next weekend, guys.